What's up, guys? It is that time where it is 6:30 a.m. and I am awake to go to the gym. Been sleeping a little late. Late for me is like 8:30, 9 o'clock, but you know, still wake up around this time or maybe earlier and go to the gym. It is day 20, guys. Day 20, and tomorrow is gonna be 3 weeks, no alcohol in the system. All right. This is basically 20 days right now, and we are in alcohol-free zone. If you want to try this, I recommend trying it. All right, I know it's gonna be hard. I know, you know, your mind will play a game on you, but you have to make your mind strong. You have to learn how to control this. One advice I could give you on how to controlling your mind, it's saying affirmations. When a thought comes in your head, like, hey, you know, maybe go out, catch a drink today. You know, it'd be like, hey, just do it, you know, just grab a drink, man, it's okay. Or, you know, hey, girl, grab a drink. No, tell it, no, I don't want to, I'm okay. Start saying affirmations to avoid that thought. You have to learn how to control that thought. So every time when that thought comes, you know how to control it, and you know how to put it aside so you don't have to go do it. So that's one of the things that I've personally learned. But you can always find a substitute. If you're a person that drinks, you know, try to go for something that doesn't have alcohol. There are non-alcoholic wines out there. There's also non-alcoholic mocktails out there that you want to try. So I would stick to those. Make sure you also avoid the sugar, because sugar is not that great, guys. And in here, United States, we have processed sugar, and that sugar affects your body in such a way where it gives you so many diseases in your body and people don't realize it. Sugar is very bad, okay? Once in a while it's okay, once a week it's okay, but you can't do it every day. Avoid it as much as you can. But that's one of the tips I want to give you. And also start your lifestyle by going to the gym. I am about to go to the gym. I do my cardio 5 days a week, and I do my weight training 5 days a week. Yes, some days might be 4, but I try to aim for 5 days a week because it helps me get my mind right. It helps me get my body in right. It helps me to position my day in life. I don't usually like to plan things, but I do like to start up knowing that I have to do this no matter what happens. And also this, to be honest with you, helps you with other things. I've seen so many people that don't know how to control their thoughts. I've seen so many people that don't know how to control their emotions, and they just go based off on it, and they think that it's just normal. Guys, so what I was saying is there's certain things that you would do or say during your emotions that later on, after those emotions have got into your head and you said it out physically, you will regret saying them because you're like, damn, I didn't think about this and I said that. So you have to learn how to control those. There are certain times that, you know, a lot of people can't control it, and, you know, it just comes out. But once in a while I get it coming out, but every time it's not a good thing. You really have to learn how to control and silence your mind. Silencing your mind is the only way you'll be able to know that, okay, this is something that I don't want to say. It's not because someone would take it in the wrong way and stuff like that. It's possibly because in a few minutes or an hour or a couple of days later, you will think about it and you'll be like, shit, I shouldn't have said that. All right, so learn how to do that. There's a famous story. A long time ago, there was a leader in China years ago, and this leader had a monk, a Buddhist monk who used to meditate. So apparently this monk who used to meditate a lot knew the decisions to take. So what this king did was he brought the monk to his kingdom and gave him a private room. This monk also said that, hey, for me to guide you right, I need you to make a separate room for me where I could sit and meditate. One day this king and his advisors wanted to have a war with this nation, but he didn't know whether he should go on a war with them or not. So he asked his monk. Now this monk was like, give me 24 hours, basically, give me a day, I will meditate and I will let you know what the best decision is. This monk basically sat in his room and was basically making the decision whether this king should go to war or not, and he would then advise the king. And all the time the monk was right, whether to go to a war or not to go on a war, because he took a decision not based on his emotions. He took a decision based on what the right thing was to do. If you make a decision based on your emotions, most people tend to mess up, because your emotions control your thoughts then, and then your thoughts will control your mouth, and you would say things and then do it by actions that you don't want to do. And to be honest with you, that's not normal, guys. It is really not normal. It's like a disease. Once a disease hits your body, it spreads on to others. Don't do that, okay? Make a wise and logical decision on what you want to do, okay? Just a helpful tip out there. It works for me. I'm not saying it's gonna work for anyone else, but you could try out there if you want to make a change and a difference in your life, okay? That's how I do it. Also, another clean mindset is I love doing cardio in the morning because it helps restore that natural blood in my body. It restores, takes out the old blood and brings in the new blood in my body. So it could also, like I said, the natural processing of healing, or natural process of energy. The energy flows into your heart and turns it into new, filtering it. So you want to constantly do that to start a new day. All right, let me get to the gym. I will talk to you guys in a few. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also follow me on other social media platforms. All right, guys, take care.